man, jeez, wow, zounds. Hey, this is John Bollinger with Premier Guitar. Today we're doing a review demo of the Line 6 Spyder V120 with the Relay G10 wireless. I think this is my favorite thing because you can just, it's a wireless that you just plug into this bad boy. It charges it up so there's no batteries, and you can walk around your house and shred while you're watching TV or doing the laundry or whatever you want. Very cool little bit. I'll tell you all about all these goodies after I tell you about how we're recording it. Couldn't be simpler. We're just, this is my Gretsch Black Falcon, and I'm running into the G10, which is sending it into outer space, and then to this amp, to the Line 6 Spyder 120, V120. And we're miking with a Shure SM57, and that's going into an FG Quartet and then into Pro Tools. So, and I'm also using this Line 6 pedal board right here to switch through different functions and control effects and go through presets. And although there are programming capabilities, I'm not doing any of that jazz. I figure those guys are better at programming than me, so I'm just going through their presets. Those are the basics. Now let me tell you about the rig. There's an amazing amount of goodies packed into this very affordable package. There's a tuner, just step on the tap right there. You're in tuning land. It has a loop, which we'll get into. It has a metronome, we'll get into that. It's a solid state digital, solid state amp with digital modeling, 120 watts. There's a 112 speaker, but it also has a high frequency tweeter in it as well. There's 101 effect models, a 3-band EQ, 78 amps, 23 cabinets. There's output for headphones. There's editing capabilities. There is an XLR direct outputs as well, but we're just using a mic. It's really amazing everything they have in this. And the sounds are good. There's a ton of presets, and you know, granted, you're going to listen to some and think, okay, that doesn't really sound like Van Halen, but pretty close. I mean, there are so many different things in here that they've done. So it's a pretty incredible tool. Why don't I just show you some of my favorite little bits right now? You can, through right here on the amp, right, if you hit this amp, you'll then be able to control your amp and just in real time spin knobs like you would on any amp. So want a little more dirt, turn it up. Want a little less, turn it down. A little dark for you, bring down that stuff, bring this up. So it's great you can tweak like that, but also your effects you can tweak right here as well. So want a little more verb, a little more delay. You can just tweak it as you go. More compression. Then hit the next preset and you're right back to your bass where you were. That's really impressive. So when I came in, I was using the built-in drum machine, and there's a bunch of different loops, but one thing, I'm a real metronome guy, so you can switch over here and voila, got a metronome. So great way to great practice tool. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty cool to have that right there at your fingertips. And there's more. I mean, there's a ton of, let me go over here. You can hear some of the other drum bits they have. There's just so many. I came in on, I think, Garage, but let's see some of the other options. Swing beat, let's see what this is. Oh yeah, man. Anyway, there's a ton of these, a ton of different drum beats. And I love stuff like that, particularly when I'm home alone just playing. It's kind of inspiring to just flip through random beats like that and see what you come up with. Kind of a great songwriting tool if that's your bag. Very cool option. And I love the fact that right here you've got, in this one unit, you can really kind of construct some songs. You can kind of find different effects that might work. I'm not saying that this is the rig you're going to use to record these songs or gig with it, but a great tool to get all that stuff started. Another cool bit, you can, through your iPad or your phone, you can change settings. My one little disappointment is there's no Bluetooth. And if there was, then you could use this like another Line 6 amp that has Bluetooth capabilities. You can take your phone and play songs on it, send it and use it as a speaker in your home, particularly that tweeter. That is a killer option. You could have it in your living room and hook your TV up to it. Anyway, that's something for the people in R&D to consider on the next version of this. But lots of cool options. So just for shiz and giz, let's go through a couple presets. Let's see. Okay, here's Ain't Talking About Love. You tell me if this sounds like Van Halen or not. I don't know, man. Maybe with a different guitar or a different guitar player, it would sound like that. Let's see what other presets I have. Okay, Surfing with the Alien. Now, let me preface this by saying I could not play like Satriani to save my life, but we'll see if the tone is close. Wow, wild. I don't know, is his tone that wet? Kind of like it drier better. Also, what's really cool, this pedal can be both a wah or a volume. Pretty cool. So again, I sound like the annoying kid in the music store on Saturday, just flipping through crap, and that's actually what I'm doing. But it is cool to find all these different tones. I mean, like, I don't know, like my pedal boards do not tend to be particularly adventuresome. That's just not me. So it's cool to kind of experiment with all these different things and find out what they're doing. And on all these different settings, you can kind of discover what other people were going for. Because when the engineers are building these tones, they're researching it. They're trying to find out what the original artists used on these tones and copying it as best as they're able with just ones and zeros. So it's a very cool tool. In fact, this whole rig is a very cool tool. I don't know if you could gig with it. Maybe you could. I mean, maybe if you really find your thing with it, maybe you could gig with it. But as just as a practice tool around the house, it's really fun. Just great tones, easy to use. I like the fact that you can be wireless and just playing everywhere. That's huge. Because I'll walk around my house playing guitar all the time. It'd be nice to just leave it plugged in. Another little cool attention to detail, I love that it's color coded. So each effect has its own corresponding color, and it corresponds with your pedal board. So that's just a great way, if there's presets that you use a lot, great little mnemonic device. You got tap tempo right here that I love. You got edit right there. Oh, there's even like a looper option, which is pretty cool. Like, let me show you this right quick. Hit that right there. Use your floor pedal. option. Again, just so much fun. Those are the basic details on the Line 6 Spider V120 with G10 wireless. To read the full written review, go to premierguitar.com. While you're online, check out our Facebook page, go to Instagram, Twitter, all that social media crap. We're all over it. Maybe get the hard copy sent to your home. This is John Bolger. Till next time, let's kick it with a funk beat.
Don't forget to sign up for PG Perks, your all-access pass to exclusive gear giveaways and discounts on premierguitar.com.